Hello guys, what I'm going to show you today is how you can add variants inside of Figma. We actually kind of did this already when we learned how to create a change color with a button. But we're going to take a kind of a deeper look and a deeper dive, okay, into this functionality here. And we're going to do so by learning how to create an on and off switch, okay, so that when you press it once, it's going to turn green, and when you press it twice, it's going to turn red, okay, with the original state being red. All right. So now the first thing that I want to create is actually kind of a rectangle, I guess. Why not? So let's create a rectangle here, a gray rectangle. Let's give it some rounded borders by increasing the corner radius to, I don't know, to something like 50. All right, now let's center it. And now we want to create our ellipse, which is going to be our button. And make sure that you actually click Shift when you're drawing this ellipse to make it a circle, okay? Because it's not, if not, it's going to be like an ellipse, okay, as you saw here. But we want to make it a circle. So let's press Shift, and now let's center it again. And now you want to make sure that in this case our fill is going to be red. That's going to be our initial color here. So let's turn it full red. And now you just want to select your rectangle, you want to press Shift, and you want to select your ellipse or your circle, and you want to create a group out of it, a component out of it. So let's right click here, let's select create component. You can also press Ctrl Alt plus K. Now, we want to actually start playing with the variants here. So we're going to select this group, this component here, and now you want to click onto these three buttons, and you want to click on add variant. And this is going to create a copy of this here, of this same button here, but just below it, okay? If I drag it here, you're gonna see that it looks exactly the same. So let's actually change the fill of this color. I want to change it to, from red to green. So I'm just gonna go to these green colors here, and I'm gonna select the color that I like, which is this one, for example, a very bright purple. Okay, that's cool. And now, what you want to do basically is you want to animate this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select, well, first of all, I want to rename these variants here, okay? I have the default and the variant. I'm just going to rename this to basically off, which is the off button. And this variant, I want to rename it to on, okay? Cool. And the property that actually changes between the two of them is this fill, this selection color, okay? So what I want to do is I want to select my default component, which is this one here, and I want to go to prototype. And now I want to add a new interaction here. And on this interaction, what I'm going to choose is my trigger to be click, which means that when I click, something is going to happen, and the action is going to be change to. And what I want to change actually is the property that is called property 1, which is the fill, the selection color. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on. And the animation, I can make it instant, or I can make it dissolve or smart animate. It's up to you how to do this. This is completely optional. Okay, now this is done. Now you want to select your second button here, which is the on button, and you want to make exactly the same animation but backwards, meaning that when I press here, the property 1, which is the green color, is going to go back to its original state, which is red basically. So you want to select this, like I said before, the on component, and you want to go to interactions, on click, and the action is going to be change to, and you're going to unclick this property now because you want to change this from the modified color, which is green, to the original color, which is this one, which is red. Let's select also smart animate for whatever reason. And now we can close this. Now, the critical step actually here is that you cannot use this as it is right now, okay? This is not gonna work if you just keep it here and you try to run it. You actually have to, put this out of your page here. We don't care about this. And now you wanna import it as an asset, okay? So you wanna go to your assets folder, and you wanna click for the name of the component, okay? Which in my case is just called component 1. And now you're going to be able to drag this whatever you like. And as you can see here, there is no variant. There is no second rectangle with circle. It's just one. Okay. After you position it, you want to click on run. And look what's going to happen here. If I press this, it's going to turn red. If I press again, it's going to turn red, and so on, so on, so on. And I can do this indefinitely, okay? You can also add some text here, off and on, and this is going to work beautifully, okay? That's it. Thank you so much.